Welcome to the Common Patriot. I'm glad you're here. Today, I'm going to be showing you my brand new everyday carry gun that I just picked up. As I started down my path of everyday carry, the first carry gun that I ever owned was the Springfield XD 40 cal. Ultimately, it was hard to conceal. Then I picked up my current carry gun, which is the Smith & Wesson Shield. I've liked the Shield, I've shot it a lot, and I shoot it well. And so this has been my companion for many years. Now, Smith & Wesson released a brother or sister, however you want to put it, to the Shield this year, the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Plus. Overall size, it's not much different. It's 4.6 inches high, 6.1 inches long, and 1.1 inches wide. Now that is over an inch, and that's kind of where we want to be. Everyone wants to be at 1 inch, but if you remove the control width, then you're at 0.94. Ultimately, it's still a very slender micro 9 sized caliber pistol. What are the upgrades that are incorporated into the Shield Plus over the original Shields? Well, first off, you're going to notice that there's a flat face trigger. I'm kind of liking the flat face triggers. They're easier to put your finger on the same way every time, at least in my opinion. So that's a cool upgrade. My original Shield, I had the safety model, so I have a safety on this gun. With this Shield model, I decided to go without the safety. I just don't want to have to think about that if I actually have to draw my gun and use it for personal defense. One of the other cool upgrades was the texture on the grip. They increased the texture a little bit, but yet it's still nice in the hand where it doesn't tear up your hand at all. At least that's what the marketing material says on the Shield Plus, but I was out shooting this for a few hundred rounds the other day. I tend to agree with the marketing material. Now, the big difference between the Shield Plus and the original Shield models is the capacity. They increased the capacity. My original Shield has a 7-round magazine and an 8-round magazine, and the new Shield Plus comes with a 13-round magazine and a 10-round magazine. That's a big difference in capacity for basically the same sized handgun. It's pretty hard, especially in a camera, to see any difference whatsoever. Looking at these, they are exactly the same height and length. There is just a slight bit difference in the swell on the Shield Plus over the original Shield. Honestly, that makes it feel a lot better, but that also allows them to get those extra rounds as they went to a double stack magazine that feeds into a single stack up at the top, and that's the way they were able to increase the capacity with only a small change in the overall width of the gun. The sights are very similar to the original Shield with the 2-dot white, 1 white dot in the front. It does have a chamber indicator as well. The magazines, they come out really easy. 45, boom. Obviously, if it's straight up and down, they fall right out. That's an empty magazine. Now, one of the other features that's really nice about the M&P series of handguns is how easily they break down. It's a very simple process to field strip this gun. So let's field strip this gun real quick. First, I'm going to check to see that the gun is clear. Drop the slide. Then I'm going to remove the magazine. I'm going to lock the slide open. Then I'm going to rotate this down. Let the slide come forward. Dry fire. And then the slide comes right off. I'm able to access my barrel, do all the cleaning things I need to do just like that. Putting it together is just as simple, where we slide the gun back together, lock the slide open, slide this back, put the mag in, and I'm ready to rock and roll. The M&P Shield Plus comes with a stainless steel slide that's coated with an Armor Night protective coating, and it has a polymer grip. Now that you know a little bit about the Shield Plus, let's get to the fun part and start shooting. The first group I'm going to shoot with the Shield Plus is the Federal FMJ 115 grain. This is kind of what I use for most of my range sessions. Then I'm going to bring out my carry ammo, which is the Federal HST round, personal defense round, and then shoot that to see if there's much discrepancy at my 10-yard target. Nice group, a little left to center. That could have been me. Here we go with the 147 HST. This is my first group. That was with the 115 full metal jackets. And you can see that everything's left, almost right on line at 1.5 inches. And then we have the Federal 147 HST, my personal defense round. These 4 shots I like. The first shot, don't go back and rewatch it, but the first shot surprised me and I was not ready and threw that one over a couple inches, 2 inches. These ones, although being a little bit low, are in a little bit left, but overall not too bad of groups on either one. So I shot a few more groups here, and you can see this one's a real nice tight group to the low and to the left. Same with this one, and this one I shot a little bit faster and my group opened up quite a bit, but obviously low, and 4 of the 5 shots are to the left. The front sight can be adjusted. However, I did not bring a punch with me out here to the range, so for this session I'm just going to have to shoot it the way it is, but then I'm going to adjust my front sight just a little bit to line that up center so that I know exactly right to left where my shots are going. Well, 1 miss out of 13. Got the short carry mag in, 10+1. Let's dump it on the first target. Like I mentioned, this is supposed to be my new carry gun, so let's do some drawing from concealment. That's interesting. Why would the slide not close? Let's try something here. Now that's the first time that this has happened to me, that when I had 10 rounds in that 10-round magazine, it was putting too much pressure and stopping the slide from going forward after I did a mag change. Let's see what the 13-round magazine does with 13 rounds in it. Okay, that one went in just fine. So I shut the cameras off and tried to replicate the problem that we had with that 10-round magazine. I did it about 20 times. I was not able to replicate that malfunction. Not sure if it was something goofy with a round. You guys know that that happens sometimes, or if it was something with the gun. However, I was not able to replicate it again. Stop, stop, get back! That's not supposed to happen. On that last draw, I must have pulled it up past my belt. Get that seated properly there. Stop, get back, get back, get back! So far in the shooting of this gun, I've had no issues. However, I haven't shot it upside down or from the side or holding it real loose in my hand. All things that can potentially cause a problem or a malfunction with a semi-auto pistol. I'm just going to start off with shooting it as loose as I can in my hand and see if we can cause a malfunction. I literally was really not holding on to the gun right there. I had my fingers just basically clasped around the gun and letting it ride in my hand like that. Let's shoot it sideways like this. Maybe we can get it to stovepipe. Let's shoot it upside down. I think I shoot it better upside down than I do when I'm holding it regularly. Let's shoot it weak hand, and I'm also going to try and limp wrist this. That gun is literally almost jumping out of my hand. Obviously, I'm holding it clasped around here enough that it doesn't do that. Can't seem to make it do anything goofy. So here's my final thoughts on the Shield Plus. I already said that I was a Shield carrier before this, and the Shield Plus is an upgrade from the original Shield. I will say I'm really liking that flat face trigger. I like what they did with the grip and the texture on it, and the magazine capacity, which is a huge seller, going from 8-round max capacity on the Shield that I currently own to the new one that I just purchased with 13 plus rounds. I already showed you in the video the one hiccup that I had. Otherwise, this gun ran without any issues whatsoever. Ultimately, I love the Shield. I'm going to keep shooting it. If something comes up that I haven't addressed or haven't seen so far, I will let you guys know either in a future video or in social. But the Shield Plus is a fantastic weapon. I highly recommend it. It's the one that I choose to carry. If you haven't had a chance to shoot the new Shield Plus, find a place that you can go, rent the gun at a gun shop or a range, check it out, shoot it, have some fun. I think you're going to like it. But carry guns are a personal choice, and what fits me doesn't necessarily fit you the best. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you coming here. If you're not already a Common Patriot subscriber, please subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and remember, you're a Common Patriot, so be bold, be strong, don't ever give up. God bless. We'll see you next time.